We're on.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to another show of Him and Me. Today's show we're very excited about. This is, of course, the new film in the DC CU, is it? CU, the cinematic universe?
Yep.
So it's D squared U. It's Aquaman. I'm sure many of you've seen this. It's a massive film. Obviously, the director James Wan has really pulled the stops out on this one.
Yes.
Full of giant crabs.
Yes.
And as the old saying goes, you remember from what was it, Austin Powers? Sharks with freaking lasers on their heads. We've got them here. We've got everything.
Yes.
Over to you. What did you think?
Very, very clever use of symbolism. I thought the use of when we get to the bread. The bread becomes a symbol for his entire mission. The bread. He takes it to the baker and says, "This has gone off," but we're really talking about his soul.
I was thinking more about what. First of all, let's talk about James Wan. He's a very famous director. You know him. He's been. Well, originally I think Saw was his big break.
Yes,
the Saw movies, the whole franchise there, the Jigsaw as a character. Then he moved on to the Conjuring movies, very good horror pedigree.
The Seventh Seal, excellent work.
And now DC have got him involved. I mean, they needed to do this. DC were just treading water. Forgive the pun.
I know. And that opening scene where he has to play chess with death. I thought, no one's ever done that before. It's just amazing the way he just...
In Aquaman?
Well, I don't know what the Swedish original was. I mean, we know it as the Seventh Seal. Aquaman is the Seventh Seal, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the knight comes back from the Crusades, and there's death.
The Crusade? That's Indiana Jones, isn't it? The Last Crusade? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know if he did that beforehand. Maybe this was the sequel.
But that was Spielberg.
I'm not sure who was assistant director on that one, but basically,
So the Seventh Seal, was that like the seventh one in a series?
No, Aquaman is
like
about...
the first seal, second seal, third seal?
Yeah.
Like seals?
Well,
seal playing chess with death.
Well, it's against the backdrop of the Black Plague.
The Black Plague?
Yeah.
Was there, how many different colours were there?
Well, I think...
if you know, guys, in the comments below, okay, different coloured plagues, because I don't know.
Well, I like the fact that there, you talked about the whole use of special effects, and this is really paring it back. You've got black and white, you've got subtitles.
Oh, black and white, it's always an arty movie.
Yeah.
We like a good black and white film. What was the last black and white film you saw?
Francis the Talking Mule at West Point.
I'm
Which
not aware of that one.
You could sort of draw parallels with the Seventh Seal, I think.
Mine was Mad Max. I saw Mad Max Fury Road.
You've got this interplay between Donald O'Connor's character and Francis. And Francis
wasn't Conroy Donald?
Well, absolutely. And Francis is in a way is standing in for death. The talking mule, the death that talks, the playing the chess.
So the mule
eating the chess.
Plays chess.
He eats the chess pieces.
How does he pick them up with his hooves?
Well, he eats them. At any rate, we're looking at a very, very interesting film which should do very well at the Venice Biennale, and I think it's about disease.
Hang on, which one are we talking about now? Are we back on Aquaman? With the guy, the big dude with the tattoos, and he's got the big flowing hair. I think it's got... Who else is... There's a couple of other famous actors in it. Big Hollywood types. What's her name? She used to be married to Tom Cruise.
Max von Sydow, I think you're thinking of.
Used to be married to Tom Cruise?
I don't know about the
wow, that would be a great revelation.
Yeah.
Comments below on that one.
But I see this as going down as one of the great symbolic works
Max
of
von
our
Sydow,
time.
he was Emperor Ming, wasn't he, in the Flash Gordon movie?
Again, my knowledge of his particular filmography is limited to those ones that he did in Swedish.
In black and white.
Yes.
Black and white
yes,
Swedish
yes.
with donkeys.
But not many
What sort of
people-
movies do you watch?
I don't know if we're really...
We're not on the right channel for that, are we? Let's not go there. Let's get back to Aquaman.
Yes.
Anyway, so the denouement, if you like, the big scene is obviously...
Well, when they're all... they all are taken by death, by the plague, and they're dancing away on the hill.
Well, death, yeah, I mean, I suppose you could
And
say that...
over the fields of wheat.
No, I thought death was symbolised by the giant kraken-type monster with all the tentacles
Death is
and stuff.
symbolised by death, the character, death.
Then why is it symbolised?
When he
Isn't
comes
that
out and he
actual
says,
death?
de me deux, and that's the night.
De me deux?
Who are you?
Oh, is that what language is that? Is that Swedish?
Swedish, yeah.
Isn't
And then
isn't
death...
it hurdy?
No, that's later. And death says, ik ben turten.
You put the
And so-
chicken in the pot.
I am death. And then we know,
I am.
whoa.
Hang on, no. No, it's the giant squid monster.
Yeah.
It's voiced. Trivia fact here is voiced by Julie Andrews.
Really?
Yeah.
Despite her little problem with her voice.
Well, that was very long ago. Wasn't that in the 90s? She had the
I
problem.
don't know.
And it got replaced by a small cockroach.
But I'm seeing a big. I can see the Hollywood heavyweights getting behind this movie and really promoting it.
I think it's definitely an Oscar contender for special effects, editing, sound.
Yes.
And for Jason Momoa's amazing belly button.
Absolutely.
It does the best acting in the film, in my humble opinion.
I don't remember that particular appearance. Was it before they're on the beach there with the pebbles and the unconscious knight?
Well, on the beach when he's doing all the fighting, they're doing their trident stuff, where you've got Willem Dafoe with all his greased back hair,
Right.
trying to look very.
Well, you've got the
what's
medieval.
the word I'm looking for?
Like a medieval troubadour. Well, when they're travelling when they're going from town to town performing, and then the woman and her husband are two clowns, and they're doing commedia dell'arte for the medieval audience.
I don't think we're talking about the same film.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Aquaman, The Seventh Seal, Ingmar Bergman.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's the big DC, DC, the comic book. You've got your Marvel,
Washington,
DC, the two big comic book
The documentary
producers.
about Thomas Aquinas man.
Aquinas. Aquaman. It's a guy who talks to the fish.
Aqua, like water.
Yeah, and he's a
Water
man.
man?
Yeah.
He talks to fish.
Yes. That's how it works. He's got
That's
these.
not in the Seventh
He's got these
Seal.
mental powers. It's what
No,
the Queen of the Ocean,
he can
who's
think. He can think.
well. I hope you can think. How else do you exist if you don't think?
Mental powers. What? Like he can do.
It's like telekinesis, or
he can do arithmetic.
It's like Doctor Dolittle, but in the sea.
They made a film about a guy that can do arithmetic and
What?
can learn.
No, he can talk to the fish. Like Doctor Dolittle can talk to the animals.
Do they talk
he
back?
can talk to the fish. I don't know. I don't speak fish.
I talk to my fish. They go round and round. I say,
What do you say to them?
Must be really boring being you.
But they've got like a 7-second memory.
No one's making a film about me.
Well,
I have
why
mental.
would they?
I can do mental arithmetic and I can talk to fish. So
So what would you be called? I don't. Math.
Ordinary,
Math Haddock Man.
ordinary man. Homo
What's
sapiens.
ordinary about talking to fish? There's something a bit wrong with it. Unless he does it with his
You're
mind.
telling me that Hollywood is making a movie about a man that has the ability to do mental arithmetic and can talk to his goldfish.
Where's the arithmetic come in? It's got nothing to do with arithmetic.
Mental power, the power to think.
Well, it doesn't mean you do maths. Does anyone know what he's talking
have
about?
we got to the point where anyone that can think is now some sort of superhero?
Well,
I have
that's
mental powers.
debatable. I mean, you could say yes.
Kids
looking
these
at some
days,
of the.
with their with their iPhones and their
product placement, fruit-based device.
Yeah, well, with their screen interfaces.
Okay.
I don't know if it used to be the case that we all had mental powers, but these days,
I'm losing mine.
5 plus 12. What? 5 plus 12.
I don't know. Let me check my phone.
Exactly.
Siri, what? Where was my phone? Siri, what's 5 plus 12? No, it's not working. Anyway,
we're going to work on the format.
Yes, please put your comments below about what you thought of Aquaman. Is it a big shift in direction for DC?
Yes. It's a comment.
This
show is? Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, you can say that though. And you know what he means about the seventh feel, and what you think about this.
Feel.
The seventh feel. Well, the first 6 weren't very good, so I was going in for the 7th. I thought I might have got the right spot.
Yes.
Yes, the seals 1 to 7.
Aquaman,
if you've seen those, let us know.
If you like medieval philosophy, if you like stories about the Black Plague, Aquaman.
Go and
That's
see
all
Aquaman.
I can say.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Sharks with freaking lasers on their heads.
All right. Signing off.
Right. See you next time.